Welcome to episode 5 of Sunday Diaries, where I just sit down and reflect on the past week I had in business life and everything else in between. And so, just a quick update on Agent Leaders. We have over 192 active coaching clients, and there's almost 3,000 subs on YouTube, which is really cool to see the growth on the channel, growth on the Instagram page, and the effort I'm putting into it is actually working. Not even in just in the subscribers' point of view, but also in the trust being built with the ads I'm running. So yeah, coming off last week, which was a really big high for us, which was the highest month we've ever made, the most amount of money we've ever made revenue-wise. And coming off that week, this week turned the other way around because the ads we're running on Facebook ads literally went from one day to the next, tripled in cost per lead. So I was paying like 15 euros per lead before, 10 to 15 euros. And then this week, it went up to like 35 per lead, 40 per lead, for no reason whatsoever. And it's funny we say this because like last week I was speaking to my coach and he's like, okay, where are most of your leads coming from? And I'm like, they're all coming from Facebook ads. And he's like, okay, cool. That's great, but it's kind of worrying because if something happens to Facebook ads, if your eggs are all in one basket, then you're going to be screwed. So I was already in talks with him and trying to figure out myself setting up YouTube ads. So the exact same type of ads, like the exact same funnel, not complicating anything, but just setting up YouTube ads to have 2 channels of acquisition when it comes to the paid ad strategy. And that was implemented on Tuesday. However, it's funny how we highlighted the problem a week before that might be a problem, and then the problem actually arose. So yeah, instead of just panicking and turning off the ads and freaking out, I think that's the biggest thing that comes to when it comes to running ads or business in general. It's just not panicking, right? Not being reactive. So at least I was aware that could have happened, and when it did happen, I had the strategy in place to start getting that sorted out. So yeah, with regards to coming off that high, we're still running ads, we're still getting booked appointments, however, not as effective right now. So that's one thing we're working on from our end. And yeah, from a life update, there's been a lot happening right now. We're moving into our new home, we got engaged in December, and planning a wedding to happen this year in November as well. So I'm just trying my best to be a bit present. Like, I'm doing all this work, I'm trying to grow the business, but at the same time, the reason why I do this shit is to be able to have time to spend with my family and enjoy, my life, not just be focused on the work all the time. So right now, what I'm trying to focus on is just trying to be present and grateful for what's happening. Not getting too focused on the next goal and the next KPIs and the next thing, and just not letting work consume me too much. Trying to find balance, but I know balance doesn't really exist. If you want to do something great, if you want to go all in on something, there's going to be times where you don't really have balance. And that's completely normal, and I'm aware of that, but more than balance, I just want to be present. I don't want these months to go by and I'm like, I accomplished all of this shit, but then I didn't really enjoy living the life and like moving into the house and the wedding planning and the wedding itself. I just want to be in the moment and just enjoy what's happening right now, and not just be too consumed about work all the time. And something recent that happened was, because of the content I'm creating now, a lot of people have been reaching out to me to ask me, okay, Sam, how have you built your acquisition system? How are you getting international clients? How is this working? Can I help? And a lot of these people are asking for help. And at the beginning, I was like, no, I don't want to do this because I know how important it is to have singular focus on one thing. Like having 100 different businesses and ideas and trying different things, I know how hard and like how badly it affects my performance overall. So I've been super dedicated to just focus on one thing and one thing only. And it's been working really well for me, especially the results we've been getting. However, the things that these friends and people came up to help me with was the same thing I teach in Agent Leaders, right? It's like how to build a predictable acquisition system, how to build a sales team, how to manage a sales team, leadership in the company, and essentially how to get themselves out of the business so you're working more on the business than in the business, which is exactly what I've been going through the past 2 years. So I'm like, fuck it, let's give it a try. Let's see how it goes. And I said yes to 2 clients. So at the moment I'm working with Sean and Henry, both trying to do the exact same things, which is build a predictable sales funnel, have a system in place, build out the team around it. And so far it's been amazing to see how much fun I have actually doing it. Because I'm sort of working with people like me who have the same values and beliefs, because when it came to the Agent Leaders program, it came naturally because I've been doing real estate marketing for so long. But it got me thinking, like, should I be creating a new offer and shifting to be focused on working with business owners like me, people who I can relate to more. Because right now the clients I'm attracting, I've never been a real estate agent myself. Like, I know how to build the systems and the funnels and all of that stuff. However, I do believe that I'd find it much more fulfilling to be able to help people and relate to people who are more like me, who have the same struggles from a business point of view. Like in the Agent Leaders program, especially the people who own the real estate agencies, I love working with those people because we have the same mindsets and the same concept and the same ideas and understanding of what business is. Because an average real estate agent doesn't necessarily want to build a business. And to be honest with you, those are the clients I like to work with most. So it's got me thinking, and it's got me, in this place of, I'm going to test this out for 2 months. I'm not going to get my team off track. I'm going to be taking on this on myself to see exactly how well I can solve the problem, how well the results go, and the overall experience of actually working on that specific, problem to solve. So the next 2 months, I'm going to focus on just working with these 2 clients. We've already been getting amazing results, and the feedback from them has been insane as well, but just like how happy they are to actually see the systems and how they can actually see implementing the systems and putting them into place in their business and get them what they actually wanted, and giving them that sort of structure that they actually need. So that's been interesting too. And I think next week I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to record the whole week and just put snippets of what the week was like, so at least it could be a bit more engaging from a content point of view of recording these Sunday Diaries. So I might change it up slightly next week, where recording all the content, take you a bit more into my life and my personal life as well. Like personal life, the home we're building, the planning of the weddings, and just giving you not just the business side, but also snippets into what's actually happening on a day-to-day basis. And we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.